Well, well, well. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream. It's time to get some more work done in the middle of the night, or it's actually not that late. How you guys doing today? Lighting up a little starting cigarette here. Hey, Low Peas. Rick, how's it going? Lander McGoblin. Rip Turtle? Damn, the cigarette didn't light. Who's Turtle? Which turtle died? What are you saying, Rip Turtle? Who died? Hi, Grapefruit Diet. Hey there, Shad's Ultimate Bay. How you doing, dude? I'm just kind of getting started for the stream right now. Alaron, thank you for resubbing. Almost 2 years now. Alaron, you don't say much anymore. You used to always help me in games I played. You used to tell me what to do, and I knew I could trust you. But then again, I don't really play that many video games anymore. My turtle? Which turtle? Oh, my background turtle. Oh, you missed a turtle? I have a Tommy Wiseau accent. I'm Tommy Wiseau, dude. Underneath this mask, I'm Tommy. Help you, Kriegs to Psycho. What do you need help with, dude? My hat is a little... Yo, Shad, how's your week going so far? I'm gonna get into my week a bit, dude, but thanks for asking. Your boy Danny, thank you for subbing, dude. Are you a tits or an ass man? I think it's pretty, a lot of people know if you look at my work that I'm very much into asses. I do appreciate tits. Also appreciate small tits or flat chests. I appreciate it all. But it's all about asses in the end, isn't it? And how about Nazi Thomas the Dank Engine? The last comic was weird. The one with Peter? Yeah, that's a bit weird. I just wanted to do something for the net neutrality thing. Hey GTF, how you doing, dude? GTF, I haven't been playing, what's it called? PUBG as much lately, been kind of busy. I haven't played it in a few days, actually. I haven't even played it off stream with friends. Hey there, Phantom. How's it going, dude? Alaron. Are you still a heartbroken man, or are you over that by now? Are you over your girlfriend by now? Oh man, I should start working though. Alright. Yeah, have you tried the desert map yet, dude? I've played it. It's actually quite well. It looks like Mexico, but people tell me it's Spain. I don't even know anymore. Definitely not a chain smoker, Godzilla Master, but I do enjoy a good cigarette. Alright, let me make the thing a bit smaller so we can get into some stuff right here. I've been working on some safe for work stuff. Kind of. Oh, it's all good, Cynical 2DD. It's all good, dude. Thanks for checking in either way. First time here, Boopist? Well, welcome to the stream, dude. We can make this a bit smaller right about here. We can get into this. How can you smoke through that shit? Dude, it's fabric. But right now that we have some people here, let me show you what I'm working on. Actually, I'm gonna go over here so you can see a bit better. Allow me to show you. So, this is a skeleton, so there's no really nudity. It's just bones. This is a bunch of bones. But I was drawing a skeleton with a bunch of awkwardly placed bones based on the skeletons from Coco. Huh? You didn't see that coming? Los Muertos indeed. Actually, I'm gonna take my glasses off for this. Oh. I think we should be good here. Oh guys, let's try to make this skeleton hot, shall we? Let's try to make this skeleton thick-boned, big-boned, a boneless skeleton. Now her face, it's not like based on any particular character. It's just kind of based on like a random skeleton woman. Kyo Kinza, you say your friends bash you for liking my work? You have any words of wisdom? Well, look. I just say that it's different, and different can be interesting. You know, it's different. Tell them you just like things that are different. I'd like to think that's why some people are interested in me. It's because I'm something different. I mean, streamers, porn artists, a dime a dozen, right? I'd like to think people are somewhat interested in my work because it offers something a bit unique, something they don't really see at other places. But at the same time, totally understand if you like my work and don't really wanna share that too much with everyone. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get into something real quick. Man, I've switched to a different brand, and these cigarettes are much better. Like, they last a lot longer, as you can tell. Yeah, I kind of want to get into something real quick. As you may know, I haven't been like all that active streaming-wise these past few days. I've still been posting stuff because I got like those little comics done. And today we got like the new page of JL's. I don't know if you've checked Shadbase, but if you're interested in Shadbase, I just posted earlier a new batch of pages of JL's comic, RWBY comic, Ruby. And yeah, there's more of that on the way. There's an animated segment that I'm probably gonna post tomorrow. If you like that comic, tune in tomorrow or something for the animated segment of it. It's gonna be a little animated part where Ruby gets like kind of fucked, but it's animated. So I think some of you guys might like that. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, so this week was a bit weird because there was a lot of like. I guess those like new comics I've been doing, I've gained a lot of new viewers. And if there's some new viewers here today in the stream, welcome to the stream. But I've gained a lot of new interest, like alternative interest in the site from like new people. And that's why I had to fix some things with the site. The site wasn't really working properly. Like, it was working, but there were a few, like it was getting slower, and sometimes it even crashed slightly, which was annoying. I'm gonna get into this in a bit. Just let me finish the cigarette. But I don't know how many of you are like interested in web development and shit like that. But for those who don't know, I actually do a lot with web development, with website stuff, because Shadbase is run by me. Like, I'm the guy who does like all the codes and all the behind the scenes stuff. That's also me. So I have to deal a lot with like web development. Hey Jacob, thanks for the sub, dude. And the thing with web development is, especially if you're coming from a guy like me, whose everything is self-taught, you every now and then run into little hurdles. And up until now, I thought I had it pretty much figured out. Alright. Let me explain something to you real quick, okay? Let me explain something to you on like a graph. This might bore some of you, but I just want to I want to explain this web development thing. Oh my god, why is it fucking lagging so hard? For some reason my my tablet is lagging a bit. Let me see if I can shut down something that's costing a lot of resources. Why are you costing so many resources, Firefox? Firefox is being a bit of a bitch. I think we can handle it though. I think I can work with this. But yeah, like let's say, right? Let's say this is like your average viewer base. Like this is like your average statistic for viewers, right? It's like this. So let's say this is around like 150 to like 180k viewers in average. That's unique visitors per day in average, like on my site, right? And every now and then, and the site ran smooth with this, but every now and then there'd be like these huge ass spikes. There'd come a week where there'd be like a huge spike. There'd be a spike, and there'd be a spike. You know, like every now and then there'd be like these huge spikes. These spikes would be like 200k, so maybe 300k viewers, or maybe 300, maybe like 280. You know, like around that. And so your server then it gives the resources, but then it goes back down, so it stays stable. But lately, this is what the site has been doing. The site has been doing the spike, then it just kept rolling with the spike. This is what it has been doing lately. And then it overloads the servers, and the servers are like, I don't know how to handle all this traffic, and it starts to like shut itself down. Like it starts to overload, then people start to see errors, it starts to get really slow, and it gets really, like it's just a bad experience overall because it gets slower and sometimes it crashes. So, and that's really hard to test because the only way to test high traffic is if you have genuine high traffic. I'm not going to DDoS myself or anything just to test shit. The only way to test traffic is if you have real high consistent traffic. So, and lately the traffic has been consistently higher than usual. And then like this whole setup I had that I put into play earlier this year started to fall apart. So in the past few days, I was starting to figure out how to deal with this traffic by optimizing certain parts. And like what the site has been doing was, let's say I post a new picture, right? I post a new picture. Here's like a picture, and there's like Peter Griffin. Here you can see it's Peter Griffin on it. It's like a pin-up of Peter Griffin. That's a new image there. And then what the site would do was, this is what it used to do. And I wasn't even aware it was doing that. It would give them, like, let's say Reverend Clown, like viewer X tries to visit the site, right? Viewer X visits the site. Here's viewer X. He visits the site and he sees the picture. There's another viewer, he sees the picture. But the site loads that picture for these people. But then what it was starting to do was another part of viewer come in and instead of them loading the same picture, for some reason the site would load an entirely new batch of the same picture for them to view. Like what the site would do it would take the same fucking ass picture and just load it separately for these other viewers to see as a separate version. And like let's say this one is called like beater.jpg, right? That's what people are saying, beater.jpg. Then it'll equate something they would call a query string, which is an x106 question mark. Like it would add a separate code to it. And then this one would be called beater.jpg x18 question mark. So it was a separate version of the picture it would show to different people. And the more people came, the more it would like, oh, here's another version. And it really overloaded the servers because it was doing that all across the site. So what I had to figure out, what I was doing in these past few days, I had to figure out how to remove this part so it just shows everybody beater.jpg without the other bullshit. It just shows you everybody now consistently all across the world the same picture. That makes things a lot faster. So right now, if you visit the site, things should load normal again. I hope things are loading normally again. But yeah, that's just an example of like web development stuff that like sometimes things go crazy, they're coded incorrectly, and you don't even know until the problem reveals itself. You don't even know until the problem reveals itself. And thankfully, I think I figured it out. The only way to make absolutely sure now is to keep monitoring it. But right now, right now, I think if I call it up, I'm gonna call it up off screen real quick, calling it up, and it should load perfectly fine. Load it within less than a second. Load it perfectly fine. Yeah. So right now it should load fast again. Yeah, this is just an example. I know some of you guys are fucking bored with this shit. Like, you like, fuck this. But I just thought, like, for some of you who are interested in web development, I wanted to show you some of the little issues I deal with. Just to kind of enlighten you a bit what I do behind the scenes, you know. And on top of that is also, obviously, also security and all that. But that's a whole different topic. Let's get into the drawing now. But yeah, that was just something I was trying to figure out. But yeah. No one cares. I'm sorry about that, but I felt like sharing it. Sparlos, thanks for subbing, dude. But yeah, let's draw the skeleton girl. Gator-chan also just resubbed. Thank you for the resub, Gator-chan. Now that we got that out of the way, kind of told you what I've been doing these past days. We're doing this Coco skeleton. Yes, this is a Coco skeleton. I actually think the line art here is pretty much almost done. I'm just going to go over it real quick again, because I actually kind of want to paint this. I want to make it look more like in the style of Coco. You know what I mean? Like, paint it a bit. And I'm giving her like one of these old school Mexican hairstyles like all of these fucking skeletons have in that movie. Hey, thanks for the bits there, Demon Fox. I appreciate that. Look, Demon Fox feeling the Christmas spirit. Thank you, Demon Fox. Why don't you hire people to develop the website? Help people in chat will do it for free. See, the issue with that is, if you can help develop the website, you have complete power over everything. And sometimes, as I say a lot, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Sometimes you'll try to fix something only to make it worse. That happens to me all the fucking time. And I'd rather I do those mistakes myself and learn in the process, rather than trusting someone who not only might mean well and fuck up the site, but also maybe the person I trust it with has malicious intentions. Like, maybe they'll turn on me and be like, hey, let's fuck Shad over, and like start deleting certain shit. Like, you know, I don't want everybody to have control over my website besides myself. It's just kind of a trust thing. Did I finish the other comic with the wheelchair? I did. It's on Shadbase, dude. It is on Shadbase. TJ Kirk has some horror stories of people developing websites for him. Yeah, exactly, Faris Ephraim. Web development is a weird thing, and it's hard to find good help with that. That's why I just rather just do it myself. And I've managed so far, so whatever new problems might come in, I'll try to figure it out. But if there's ever issues with the site that bother you, feel free to come to me and be like, hey Shad, this is fucking shit, dude, fix this, let me know. And I'll try to fix it. I just want the site to load as fast as my servers can manage. But that's fucking, you know, look at me, I'm like a fucking adult talking about like work and shit. What the hell? When did I turn into this guy? Yeah, I try to not talk about web development stuff so much. Yeah, Umbriot, the mobile thing on the site is you have to have like a good phone to run it, because it's pretty much just a desktop version on mobile. That is just something I've not yet gotten into, mobile development. There's a whole nother bash of worms. Do you think of Disney buying Fox? I feel like Disney is gonna eventually absorb everything and buy everything in it. Disney is like this unstoppable force of nature at this point that it's just gonna assimilate everything. I'm not surprised. Disney is fucking huge at this point. It's scary. They own everything. Actually, let me get my other drawing glove here. I have this glove on. I'm gonna put on a drawing glove instead. Look at that little drawing glove going. You love this drawing? Thank you, Gator-chan. It is a work in progress. We'll see where it leads. It's a bit awkward to draw it that on. Feel a bit constricted. Here, now feel free. Everyone seen the new Star Wars? I have not seen the new Star Wars. I'm actually not that big of a Star Wars fan, believe it or not. Hey, Shadow Mist, thank you for the bits. Oh look, it's Shadow Mist, our friend, the artist Shadow Mist. By the way, guys, I'm having a little bit of a drink today. It's what is like? I don't know if you can see this, but there's like a little sleepy cabin thing on the thing. Can you see that? Can you see the little sleepy cabin thing? It's very classy. Got a bit of vodka going here. Hey, lol, JK, thanks for subbing. I mean, thanks for the bits. What am I saying, subbing? What did Chris7 say? I love Disney, but I hate that they restrict their action movies to follow a formula. Yeah, Disney is not very experimental, innit? Man, why am I fucking coughing today? I did, Zulu lol. Yeah. Man, am I fucking dripping on myself? Man, I gotta stop coughing. What the hell? Sorry. But yeah, where was I with this drawing? I just want to kind of keep the line art like kind of tied up here, all tidy. But fuck it, let's just get some line art done. Fuck it. I mean, some colors done. I'm gonna make this a bit darker so we can color this properly. And as you can see here, I got some colors prepared. Gonna go with like a nice kind of a base kind of whitey thing. I'm gonna color this all in. This isn't porn. How dare you say this is porn? This is a skeleton. How can you consider a skeleton porn? Oh, thank you for the bits there. Who give me some bits? Carrier Phoenix. Good choice, Shad. Vodka is king. Dude, I just kind of got it because it was in my freezer. Shad, you want to get it? You want to get into paid art? Any tips? Well, the easiest way to get paid for art is, I'd say, commissions. That's a very easy way to get paid for art because a lot of people are looking to have something custom drawn. Like that could be for like a YouTube channel, or it can be like their character, or it could be porn. A lot of people are always looking for stuff to have drawn. One thing I know from back when I did commissions, I never had a shortage of commissions. Even as a lower level artist, I never ran out of commissions. There was always someone there willing to pay for having something drawn. At this point, I'm the guy giving out commissions to other people, but I don't do commissions anymore. But I'm just saying that is like a very surefire way to get paid to start getting paid for your work. And it's not something you have to stick with for the rest of your life. I'm just saying it's something easy to get started, get your foot in the online industry, if you will. You dig? It's commissions. And with commissions, you have to, like, regardless of your skill level, there's always going to be like people who are obviously a lot better than you, but you have to give people a reason why you should be commissioned over them. Be it a style thing, be it like a personal preference thing, being at a theme thing you specialize on, to give people a reason why you over others. Because there's a lot of other people doing commissions, and why would they choose you, right? You got to give them a reason why choose you. The same with like everything else. It's like there's a lot of people doing it now. Why should people give you attention? Why should people give you money? So in a way, you have to like somehow stand out. And oftentimes, if you're you're kind of differently wired. An easy way to stand out is as simple as it sounds. It's just to be yourself, right? I mean, it sounds corny and sounds simple, but oftentimes that is a very surefire, simple way to stand out. Is to just be yourself. It doesn't help to know a few things about drawing, but yeah. I suck at advertising. It's just hard to get noticed. You know, I think you gotta start small. You gotta start with low expectations. Even if it's just like a few people viewing it, that's a good start. You can build on that. You always need something to build on, right? And you can like learn things from observing others. It's bad to like directly copy people, but it's good to be aware of what they do. So maybe you can like actually, you know, implement that to yourself in some unique way. Every now and then you'll see something and they'll catch your eye. Be like, that's something different. That's something I've never seen before. This is something I find interesting. I'm sure you've all seen something like that at some point in your life. And try to figure out why that is. Why do you find that interesting? Why does that catch your eye? Why does it stick with you in the back of your head? Does she have a bone dick? She has a bone. It's not a dick, it's a bone. She's a bone to pick. She took one of her bones out and put it down there. Cheers, Shinu Cthulhu. Shinu Cthulhu might sound like corny as fuck, but I'm just like speaking out of personal experience. Like the whole be yourself thing and all that. Just something that kind of worked for me, you know? I mean, one of the easiest way people get noticed nowadays, you'll see that a lot in like streamers, YouTubers, and just artists as well. One of the easiest way people get noticed is to ride on the coattails of other more popular people. Oh shit! Like for example, if you're like an artist and you keep drawing someone else's character who is more popular than you, and they keep sharing that character, you will get some of that, you'll get some of that attention for yourself from that community. So you sometimes see a lot of artists who draw someone else's character, like a specific character a lot, to get that attention. This is something that a lot of people do. Or like with streamers, they'll like promote their friend and stuff, and they'll have their own little audience, and that will grow. Same with YouTubers, like people make videos, and like in every community, like someone like is friends with PewDiePie or is friends with like Pyrocynical or something, gets promoted and they have their own audience. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's one of the ways people get attention. I'm not like ragging on it or anything. I'm just saying that's something I've observed a lot. Like you see that, for example, the porn scene, right? You'll see a lot of people, tons of people, who draw Zone's character over and over again with the hopes that like Zone will like give them attention. That's just a thing people have always done. Ever since I've been around online, I've noticed that people do that. And sometimes it's pretty transparent too. It's like, oh, I see what you're doing. I'm not a fucking idiot. So what color should her fingernails be? Should I just make them black? She's like black painted. She doesn't even have fingernails, just black painted on her skeleton fingers. What got you into lollies and buttholes? It's just, you know, buttholes is a weird one. Like, you answer me this. Why do you like buttholes? There are a lot of you in here like buttholes, or else why are you following me? Like, why do you like buttholes? Why is it something you find like sexually interesting? You tell me. But she doesn't have nails. They're painted on her skelefingers. They're not really nails. Now guys, look at this one. This one is positively boneless. Look at that. Look at this bone. This is the lewd bone. This right here is the lewd bone. You were the tits man? Well, I hope you can hear the music alright. Should I turn it up a bit? Is it loud enough? Will there be a more FCC related art, you think? The last one was hilarious and on point. I think. Glad you like it. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'd rather do some more like different stuff now, some more like more original stuff or like stuff like this. I don't want to make like all comics based on like recent events and stuff. I'm gonna make some more like, I like the original ones where it's just like that girl in the wheelchair and stuff. I like those because they're like timeless, you know? You can look at them from like a year from now and still get it. The FCC one, you look at that from a year from now and you'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like you imagine like looking at the Agit, whatever his name is, the one with Peter Griffin, like a few months from now, you'd be like, what is this? Like what the fuck, right? You'd be confused. Sometimes it's good to do things that are like a little more timeless. I was thinking of doing a Monsters Inc. one. I got an idea for a Monsters Inc. one I might want to do. Yeah, I want to do some Christmas one too. Got some ideas for that as well. I thank you for the love there, Curtis from Goofy. Look at this, guys. She's like a bone. She put a bone in there. She took one of the bones and put it in there. So it looks like she has like, it's not a dick. It's just like a leg bone or something. So it looks a bit lewd, but it's not. Doesn't that look a bit lewd? Just a bone sticking out of there. Now guys, would you fuck this skeleton? Would you bone this skeleton? If this skeleton walked up to you and told you it wants you to ravage its lewd bone, would you do it? I should make a drawing of Coco fucking her. Just like Coco, just like smashing her. I actually have not seen the movie. I just saw the skeleton designs. Like, they're kind of cute. These skeletons are kind of cute. I've not really drawn a skeleton before. Let's draw a skeleton. Some people might appreciate it. Some. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. In either case, it'd be an interesting thing to draw. Hey Malik Lord, how you doing, dude? JD Paranoid, how's it going? That's Shadbase. This is Shadbase, a skeleton. Actually, let's draw her eye sockets here. I kind of like how like the eyes, like it looks like they're having a lot of makeup. Like it looks like they're like really heavy goth chicks, because they have like these really black eye sockets with eyes inside of them. It looks kind of cool. It's a good design for sure. I know a lot of like mediums have done like the Land of the Dead and stuff before. Hey Slapman, thanks for the bits, dude. Yeah, no titty, Goth GF. She has no titties. This is loosely based on Coco. Absolutely it is. Coco versus Book Alive? I haven't seen either. Now is she alive but no heart, brain, lungs, stomach, liver, etc.? Yeah, she's from the Land of the Dead. They're just alive skeletons. Magically alive. Now the question is, how do we shade this? How do I shade this? This is like the $1 million question here. Let's just try it. Let's try to start with the face. Let's just try it. Skelethoughts. Black Sunblood, thanks for the bits, dude. That's a good pun there. Skelethoughts. But yeah. Now we're gonna get these bones in here, these cheekbones. I'll draw someone without bones at all. Someone without bones, like just like skin and like organs and shit, that'd be disgusting. Could be interesting though. Well, Burke Kawaii, like, I'm not gonna like sit here and like pretend to be someone I'm not. I'm just trying to get some work done and talk to the chat. If you don't like it, dude, you don't have to fucking watch. Just trying to get some work done and talk to the chat, you know? That's how I usually stream. Blue sheep, that's not how it works, but thanks for the thought. If Peter Griffin can do it, if Peter Griffin can do it, you can draw it. Oh yeah, I remember that episode, dude. Where he's like, I wish I had no bones, and he took out all of his bones. Fucking Peter. You know, I don't care what people say, I fucking love Family Guy. I haven't drawn dick girls in a long time. That is correct, dude. I have not. Let's do her lips somehow. See how we do these lips. Maybe something a little like this, or like very minimal. I wanted to have a bit of lips. Just a little bit of lips. Makes her look like a mom skeleton, a MILF skeleton. How does Chris feel about You're Like in Family Guy? I mean, Chris O'Neill? He doesn't care. Why would he care? I read anything recently? I don't really read books. I don't really care for books. I used to read before I had like access to the internet and stuff, but ever since I had access to the internet and video games and stuff, I stopped caring about reading. I'm not like an intellectual who like reads books and shit. I don't really care for that. Good night, Jinky Godbat. So you should play the Family Guy video game on stream. I don't have it. Isn't that like on PS2 or something? I'd totally play it, but I think it's like on PS2 or something, so I don't have that. Good night, Gator. Have a good day of work or night of work. I want to read Moby Dick. You want to read Moby Dick? What block country do you hail from? What is a block country? I'm from Switzerland, dude. I don't know what block country means. Currently living in California, but I'm from Switzerland. I'm trying to get like her cheekbones right here. I think this would look cool if it was like all painted, you know, like painted like kind of like Coco. I think this would look pretty cool. What time is it over there? It is 8:30. Oh, cheers, Bloodsan. Thanks for the bits. What is he saying? Shadman wouldn't want a book's autograph. What does that mean? A book's autograph? Why do you like dicks so much? Not judging. I don't know anything about dicks, because if I did, my dad would honor kill me. I don't know when I ever said I like dicks a lot. I don't know where you get that idea from. Guys, what do you think about this style of shading? Is this coming across as something? Do you like this? I seriously might add like a picture of like Coco fucking her. Different color. I think we can add like some highlights and stuff, like right here, you know? Like a bit of brightness here. Hey, thank you there. Bloodsand, again, it was Kanye West quote where he shows how much of an idiot he is. I don't really know that much about Kanye West. Just make skeleton trap? A skeleton trap? How would I make a skeleton trap? Can't really draw a skeleton dick, right? I mean, this right here is as close as we get to a skeleton dick. There's a bone poking out. Are you gonna put the face paint from the movies? Yeah, I'm gonna try to put the face paint, but let's worry about that later. Right now, I just want to kind of finish the whatchamacallit? The shading. Bone poking. If you can keep this all consistently shaded like that, I think it would look good. Let's do the spine. The spine. Right here. Add a bit of shading there. Add a bit here. I thought dicks are boneless. Dicks are boneless, my friend. Alright, Rage X, thanks for checking in, dude. Need to draw dick girls again at some point? Maybe I will. We'll make some dick versions again at some point. Who knows? I don't think it's something I'm done with, but I'm definitely not doing it as much anymore, if at all. Reverse traps when. Look at that, Demon Fox feeling quite festive today. Thank you again. We appreciate nothing. I mean, you seem to speak a lot for others. I'm sure there's a lot of people who appreciate certain things. Fun fact, animals actually have dick bone. Not all animals, but I know beavers have. I know beavers are one of the ones that have one. For some reason. When's that kid getting destroyed? The Hat Kid. Oh, Hat Kid. I was actually kind of working on that off stream the other day. I have one where she gets tied up. And I also have another set where she gets, she gets, you know, dicked. Very hardcore. But I don't know when I'm gonna finish those. They're just all like in sketching phase right now. Do you ever get bored of drawing porn? Sometimes, then I just draw something else. As you have seen with my comics and stuff, I just draw something else. Then I feel like drawing porn again. Just keep it diverse. I don't only draw porn. If you visit my website, you'll see that I draw a lot of stuff that isn't even porn related at all. So when I don't feel like drawing porn, I won't draw it, and when I feel like drawing it, I will. As simple as that. I'm sure it's possible, Godzilla Master, but it's not something you should try to look up, otherwise you deserve to be arrested. Because that is what we consider child porn. That is something I hope all of you are against, including myself. Arcanon, thanks for subbing, dude. 8 months in a row, my dude. A trap of myself? I'll let other people do that. Other people have been doing that, which is interesting. I like it, but just keep it to the art, okay? I was thinking about that, Lantern McGoblin. I was actually thinking about that. I was just talking about that. This is a cool track. It's pretty nice. The Shad Girl's truly me. I am not a girl, as you can see. I'm a man. Would you marry a chubby 14-year-old so she can move to Europe and not wear a niqab anymore? I would not marry anybody. I mean, if I were to be the marrying type, I'd probably look for a woman in her 20s. Same age as me, similar age range as me. But I'm not looking to marry. I don't really am mature enough to think about marriage. It's not really my thing. Why do you wear a face mask? I like it. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do. Just curious, ever meet other fellow artists in your field to like, collab or something? Yeah, I've done that plenty of times, Red 1052. I've been doing that a lot. I did that more in the past. I still do it. I'm actually working on some collabs right now in the background. Esoteric Lore, thanks for subbing, dude. Bit of subs there. Some nice sub scoring, I appreciate that. Look at naked pictures of me when I was a kid. Does that make me a pedophile? It actually does. Someone got arrested for that. Someone took nudes of themselves when they were 17, and they got arrested for child porn and had to be a registered sex offender when they turned 18. Is that ridiculous? So yes, that can get you into trouble. If you ever took nudes of yourself and you're underage, delete those right now so you don't get into trouble for them later. It's the law, dude. Doesn't matter if it's you, it's the law. I should make a comic about that. That's like so absurd, you can make a comic about that. I know I've asked this multiple times already and it's really annoying, but this is an important question. If you draw similar to another artist, is it stealing or being inspired? Depends how you do it. If you just copy 101, it's a bit of theft, isn't it? But if you like copy it and kind of put your own spin to it, it's inspired. It can be also a homage if you try to imitate someone. There's a lot of words people use to like not make it seem like they're stealing. I want to see a grown Shad fuck little Shad. That is a weird thing to want to see. Make a comic of someone fucking a younger version of themselves. I did that already. I did a Ellie fucking her younger self. It was more like the younger Ellie was molesting the older Ellie, to be honest. She was not as much the older one wasn't that much into it, but the young one was like really into it. Also did one with April O'Neil. Did one of like the younger April O'Neil molesting the older one. Sorry, excuse me. You guys know April O'Neil from the Ninja Turtles? Alright guys, got a bit of shading done. Look at it, we're making good progress here. Let's have another cigarette, shall we? While I look at the chat some more. You guys are quite active today. Sorry if I keep glancing over here. See, that's where I have the chat windows. I keep looking over here and I don't look over here. I apologize if that's annoying, but this is how it kind of is right now. My setup. I did drink to my mask, absolutely. And in fact, let's have a bit of this. Bit of plain old water through the mask. Oh, thank you, Cyclone Soldier. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, Cyclone Soldier. And like streams like this, I apologize if I'm not like all that energetic and hyper. Like I'm not really trying to entertain people. I'm more just kind of hanging out and working on stuff and addressing the chat. I'm not really like putting on like anything really. I'm just kind of trying to be myself and get some work done. And you guys are a good company to do that with. Sometimes when I play video games and stuff, I get more into it. But you know, it's just like I don't know, I only have so much energy, you know? You gotta get some work done. Whew. Fucking mask wet. Hey Rooster Smile, how's it going, dude? I gotta like shift it a bit so I can smoke from a dry part. Do you keep anonymity for fun, or is there any reason behind it? I keep it for fun, really. People know who I am. I'm not like hiding what I do. Like my Twitter is associated with my real life person, so it's just kind of. At this point, I don't think it would make much difference if I showed my face, but it's just kind of like this. I like not having to, because I'm a bit of a shy person, and this kind of helps me just to get more in the mindset of I'm on camera now. It's time to wake up. Trying to get stuff done and talk to people. Do you think you can draw man boobs better than Epic Face Fist? Probably not, dude. I'm sure Epic Face Fist is the master of man boobs. Where can I buy a master clears? I'm sure you could find one on Amazon. What if you cosplay as a girl and take a pic of yourself? Would that make you gay? I don't think so. Depends on your intentions. I think a lot of straight men enjoy like the fantasy of like guys liking them. A lot of straight men enjoy that. It doesn't necessarily make you gay. I think it's gay if you purposely want to attract other males for them to have sex with you. That is gay. What is your favorite lolly? Maybe Hat Girl. I'd adopt Hat Girl. I'd make an honest woman out of her. No, Gazelle Master, I know you're not, dude. You were just curious about that. I know you're not, dude. I don't think you are a pedophile, Gazelle Master. I'm just saying, dude, that you shouldn't even try to look up shit like that. I'm just saying, like, stay away from that. It's illegal, and even out of curiosity, don't ever, like, get into that. I think it's, like, it's morally reprehensible. Kooky, what's your question, dude? Sorry, I didn't see it. Why is your Discord such a shit post? Dude, that's just how people are, man. But Godzilla Master, I know there's nudist sites and stuff. I know that. Like sometimes you go to like a beach and stuff, and they're like I know that they're like it's nudity, and nudity in itself isn't sexual. But the thing is, if you make it sexual, that's fucked up. Like if you go to like a beach or something and see like naked people, you're not like, damn, these are hot. You'd be like, oh, it's naked people. You don't really fucking care. Like I don't know if you ever, like nudity, not in the right context, is just nudity. It's not inherently sexual at all. What do you do outside of streaming and working? I mean, outside of my like work life, I don't really do much but this. Like I draw, I manage the website, I play video games, like I don't really do all that much outside of this. Like obviously do all the regular stuff like talking to friends, like hanging out with friends and stuff, like all that. But I don't really have any like elaborate activities I do outside of this. Can I beat up girls that look young but are really old, or just girls that are young? There's both. There's girls that are really young. They look like they're like sometimes you see like a 13-year-old something, they look like they're fucking 18, and sometimes you'll see like a 20-year-old, she looks like she's a little girl. Like I've seen both. Both exist. Actually, I should put her over here a bit so till I'm done, you can actually see what I've been working on. I saved it already. Hey Gail, I'm just taking a quick break. Gail, what do you think of the drawing so far, Gail? What do you think about this thick skeleton? Look at this, Gail. What do you think about this? Look, it's a thick skeleton. A thick, big bone skeleton. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this right here. Now that's a skeleton. Gail, if this skeleton would like come up to you, be like, Gail, I've been watching your Overwatch streams, and I need you to make an honest woman out of me. Would you do it? So that's a fucking stupid scenario. And she's big boned. She's thick boned. He's gonna please. You see, Gale, he's a gentleman. He's gonna please that woman. Even though she's a skeleton, he'd please her. He'd stroke her lewd bone. What's my favorite childhood cartoon? Probably South Park. Like, yeah, because South Park kind of is a childhood cartoon, and I still watch it now, so I'd definitely say South Park. Favorite childhood memory? That's a bit fucking deep, dude. That's a bit of a loaded question. Will he make an honest woman out of you? Lady swaggy ass. Look, I'm not a male thought. You'll have to take me out to dinner first, and I have to get to know you. Then maybe. Maybe if you're the right person, maybe. Yeah, Gail, it's not lewd. Don't ban me, Twitch. She literally just took a leg bone and put it there. It's like a piece of her leg. This is not lewd. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna continue in a minute. Just gotta finish this cigarette. Hey, Shampoo TV. Do you watch the newest series of South Park still? Oh yeah, I always keep up to date. I've watched every single episode. South Park has always been really inspiring to me, and so yeah, I just like it. Was it the old Nazi shtick? I don't really have a Nazi shtick. I mean, some of the character I draw kind of is dressed up like a Nazi, but I'm not a Nazi at all. Like, it's just like something I kind of thought looked cool. I felt like a skeleton in a Nazi uniform looked cool. That's literally all I thought. If Milo, Yiannopoulos can find a partner, so can you. He's gay, isn't he? Doesn't he like black people or something? Like he loves to fuck black dudes. It's not the grandma. It's honestly not based on a skeleton. It's just like a random skeleton. But I guess I could see how you would think that because they all kind of look alike. Yeah, some black guys like, I mean, some like gay white guys love black dick, so they like to date black people. Like a lot of gay people I know, they love to date black people because they like black dicks. I mean, like, you know, like as a straight man, I like big asses, so who's to blame if they like black dicks? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna judge them for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gail, like people Gail knows that guy. He knows what I'm talking about. I like Mexican food. I like to eat Mexican, like I like to eat like a nice Latina's ass. Like, does that count as Mexican food? I guess it kind of does. Can you adopt a kitten? I mean, I don't want to. But I legally could, but I don't want to. Like I'm telling you guys, Latinas have very nice asses. The right Latinas have very nice asses. You want a thick white girl ass? Now, I like that too, Gail. I like that too. But you know, like sometimes you see something like Jennifer Lopez or something, you see that Latina ass, you're like, that's quality. Like, that's quality Mexican food right there. Or, yeah, Marco Diaz. Yeah, sure. Gail, do you remember that Overwatch girl from the Soldier 76 trailer? I drew her as like a thick Latina. I drew her like as a thick Mexican woman who needs to be appreciated. Wait, I want to see if I can go find her real quick. Oh, he remembers it. No, never mind. He saw it. He saw it. Alright, let's get back to work here, guys. It's a bit smaller. Have a little drink. Yes, girls, she needs respect. Women need respect. This man knows. I'm sure Gail has dealt with his number of thoughts, and I'm sure he's treated them with respect. You know, because that's just the way the internet is. There be thoughts around every corner, and you gotta respectfully tell them to be gone. You gotta respectfully tell them to just be gone. Thought with respect. You treat it all as women with respect. How'd you like to be able to walk on water? I think that'd be a pretty useless skill. I don't live near a body of water. It'd be fun to do a few times, but gotta be like, I'd rather be invisible or something, you know? I'd be like, I'd rather be bulletproof. Thanks for the bits here, Jacob. Jacob gave you some thick bits here. Let me see what Jacob said. Have you done any art of the Alien v Predator movies? I have not, but I think xenomorphs are very sexy, and I think a female predator would also be very sexy, so it could be done, but I haven't done any art on it. I could appreciate a female predator though, or like a thick xenomorph. A thick xenomorph. That wouldn't be bad. I could get into that. I heard you ask my girl to take you to dinner. You can't make her an honest woman now? Oh, it's your girl? Well, she ain't you ho, no mo. Because now I'm gonna take her out to dinner. What do you think about that? Alright, let's get these fingers going here. See, the important part is to shade everything consistently. It's pretty important. A trap xenomorph? A xenomorph with a thick set of balls and... But that dick would be dangerous because it would be acid cum. You could appreciate it from afar, but you're not allowed to touch it. Like if you let a xenomorph sit on your face will be corroded. This is his girlfriend. Take me to dinner too, please. We can all go out to dinner. We can all go out, have a nice thick dinner. You can tell me all about yourself. Blonde, thick, white girl. Look at that. Gail likes him blonde and thick. Spoken like a true Chad. You know, I quite like I know it sounds fucking generic, but I quite like goth type women, like with like dark black hair and stuff. I quite like that. Sounds very generic. But you guys, you know, if xenomorphs were real, like if any type of monsters like that were real, aliens, monsters, people would try to have sex with them. Like just look at the animals in our animal kingdom. A bull, someone tried to have sex with it. A horse, thousands if not millions of people try to have sex with it. A cow, people have had sex with it. Dogs, people have had sex with it. Like all these animals, some fucking degenerate try to have sex with it. So if we were like in the Pokemon world or something where there's like a bunch of different types of monsters and shit, every single one of them, someone had sex with it. You'll be like walking through the Pokemon world, it's like, oh look, Pikachu had it. Oh look, Nidoqueen, I had sex with it. I made her my queen. It's like, oh look at that, you found yourself a Mr. Mime. I fucked it, yeah. I fucked one of those before. Back in Kentucky, I had sex with a Mr. Mime. Wasn't as great as you'd think, but it was kind of interesting, definitely memorable, but it's not, I wouldn't do it again. Now, on the other hand, though, one of those thick Charizards, now that's a hot, steamy, like, I'm never gonna forget that. You know, like, people would be like that. People would fucking be like that. People would be like, yo, dude, I'm going out to catch myself a Pidgey so I can have sex with it. The Pidgeys are dangerous, dude. Like, you can't like just walk up and fuck it. You gotta train it first. And at least train it up to level 15, at least. You don't have to evolve it, but at least train it up to level 15 before you have sex with it. I mean, 18. 15 is too early. Hey, Magenta, I'm passing by like super fast and can't hear the stream, but I want to say this is really cute and love her. Thank you, Magenta. I don't know if you can hear this, but we're gonna type it in the chat. Here, look. Thank you, Magenta. There you go. The fuck decks. Yes, the fuck decks. I don't know. You know, it's like when Overwatch came out, right? Everybody was like, all the Overwatch characters have already, people have drawn porn of them. Every single one of them. Especially the monkey. Especially Winston. Have you ever seen that Overwatch video where someone was like new to Overwatch and his friend was trying to explain him how to play it? And he'd ask like, who's the best character to play as? And he's like, oh, the black one, and he picks Winston. You ever seen that video? Honest mistake, right? I am actually though, as like ridiculous as it sounds, I'm literally working on a set of Reaper getting fucked by a horse. I'm literally working on that. It's pretty fucked. I don't know why, but it has to be done. Someone has to do it, and I'm gonna do it. I'm not even joking. I literally have them all like sketched out and shit. Well, we already did the female Reaper. We already did that. We already did that. That's covered. So now we gotta do the male one. Yeah, these bones here aren't gonna shade themselves. Let's work on this one a bit. Let's do that. Let's try to make this like look really curvy and shit. Didn't you already help with work on Flash games? Reaper gets fucked by a horse? Exactly, that's the one. That was actually my idea. That was my concept. That Flash game was made because of me. I funded it. My concept. Cheers, Shiny Cthulhu. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Lolly Diva. She's 19. Yeah, I love that animation. Of course I am. Kind of my thing, you know? I eat, John. It's what I do. Are you gonna do anything with Sombra? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe down the line. Who knows? Not gonna say no, not gonna say yes. So, Shad, quick question. Two girls walk up to you. The first girl is a fine Mexican girl who is thick as fuck and can suffocate you with her ass, but her face is 6 out of 10. The second girl is a white goth girl who has 9-10 face with a somewhat thick butt. Who do you take? I'll take the second option. I'll take the second option because it's the whole package. The whole package, Gail. I'll take the whole package. And, you know, I wouldn't just... I would do everything. Like, we'd go through everything. The whole book of things. We'd go through the whole book. We'd do everything. It's only two ways it can end. And both involves her, like, limping. And, like... It's just fucked up. Like, she actually won't be able to do basic math anymore. She won't be able to solve algebra anymore after that. Because she will actually be, like... She'll be, like, dumbfounded by the amount of respect I throw her way. Like, she'll be like, I've never had this much respect in my life. I can't take this. I think I'm going retarded. You ever seen that in hentai, guys, where, like, the girl gets fucked and she's like, I'm going retarded, or she's like, I'm becoming stupid from this dick? It's so funny, it's so stupid. Oh, hello, Schmutz. How you doing, dude? Schmutz, what do you think about this? Doing some skeletons. Some, a bit of skeletons. There are fingers here. Hey, Dallas Jake Horsmeister, thanks for the sub, dude. Also, Shad's Ultimate Bay. He said, Shad, I brought along a friend tonight and wanted to thank you for one of the most legitimately enjoyable streams you've ever seen. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the bits. But I'm just trying to get some work done here, dude. So I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, Gail, you're right, Gail. Some of the shit said in hentai is legitimately weird. But you know, I'm just one of those guys where I like a bit of weird. I like a bit of stranger things. So kind of like it. It's all just fucking cartoons, you know? It's all just cartoons, so you're not really hurting anybody. Even if it gets like really fucked. Guess you could say that, Schmutz. Hey Schmutz, what did you think of the wheelchair comic? Did that go too far? Did that go too far? The wheelchair comic? I thought that one might have gone a bit too far. Yeah, I did this comic of like a girl getting hit by a car and like being paralyzed. And it was really fucked. It was like really dark and like not funny at all. It was just like, it was just mean. It was just like, this is mean. Hey Jacob, you should draw a comic of the, what is he saying? He's saying, you should draw a comic of the fires fucking Cali. Have the fires affected you too much? Not really. There's a bunch of ash in the air, but besides that, no really effect on me. Have a good stream and evening, everyone. Good night, dude. Good night, Arcanons. Good night, my dude. My wife said it was terrible, but she laughed at the same time. What are you doing showing your wife my work? Your wife. Your honest woman. The wheelchair thing reminded me of Kill Bill and Buck taking customers into hospital. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fucked. He deserved what he got. They were like using women who are patients of being in a coma. They used them like sex dolls. They just fucked them. They like made people pay to have sex with them. That was the dude who got bit by a snake in a suitcase, right? No, that was. I think she killed him in the hospital. Like she like bit his lip off or something when he tried to kiss her. It was really gruesome. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how like much violence is accepted in the media now, but sex still isn't as much. Like there's like a Family Guy cartoon that legitimately made me cringe of how like just disgusting it was and how like painful it looked. Where there's one where Peter takes like a scissors and puts it up his nose, and then like instead of like, you know, like cutting his nose, he like spreads the scissor apart the opposite way to like bends his nose holes open with a scissor. It was like actually hard to watch, even though it was a cartoon. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking nasty. That's like on mainstream television. It's funny, like it's fucked, but it's just like, damn, that's on mainstream television, dude. I was like, holy shit, dude, this is hard to watch. Yeah, Peter from Family Guy. Hey, what happened to the music? The music just fucking randomly cut out. Okay then, no more music for us. Alright then, music just randomly cut out. Let me try to salvage this real quick. Bit of a musical crisis here. For some reason it cut out. Sorry about that, guys. So strange to see how shows with gore but can't show any nudity. Maybe one day we'll get there. Maybe one of these days, but I wouldn't really hold your breath. What the hell? What the hell what? You don't like thick bone girls? You don't like that shit? She just has the bones, you know? See, I want to kind of like shade the bones like in a way that they might look like you want to touch them. This is obviously completely unrealistic. This is not actually how skeletons work. But it's a cartoon. big bone like Cartman, yeah. Got spooked, as it should be. Yeah, guys, by the way, I see a lot of new followers here today yet again. I'm gonna, just for like some of the new viewers I see here, if you like the stream, feel free to follow. It's a little shill here. Feel free to follow, hit that follow button, and maybe you'll catch another one at some point. I stream every now and then. Art sometimes different things, whatever. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. But mostly I draw stuff just to talk to people. Are you gonna paint her skull in one of the panels? I will paint her skulls in all of them, yes. But right now it's important to just get the base done. Like, it's important to get the base of it done, then we'll like add all kind of shit to her skull. Just like those Mexican skeletons. The guy who cares deeply about anatomy? I think you're talking about Schmutz. He's in the chat right now. That was him. I don't think he would approve of this. He would get mad of seeing this. How was my 2017? Definitely in a good year. A lot of shit happened. Some bad, some good. But at the end of it, I think like I came out on top of everything, which is pretty cool. He said, you ever hang out with a professional time waster? What is a professional time waster? I don't think I do. I don't think that exists. I don't need to pay anybody to know how to waste my time. It's a skill I'm quite good with. Don't need to have a professional for that. People freak too much over anatomy, like Xenoblade 2. Yeah, that was a bit weird. Like, it's a fucking video game, dude. It's a fucking like, in real anatomy, people's faces also don't look like that. Like, it was like an anime character. It's like, dude, it's an anime character. People's faces also don't have huge fucking eyes and like tiny little noses. That's not how real faces look like. Why do they have to be realistic? Like, Xenoblade shit was stupid. Like, of course it's objectification. With cartoons, you try to simplify things and objectify them. So of course this is an objectification of the female form. That's how fucking cartoons are. Like, when you draw a guy like Superman and stuff, he's an objectification of the male body. Like, we don't care. It's just how cartoons work. Super stylized and objectified. I thought the anatomy was silly, but I thought the reaction was overboard. People were acting like it was a birth of an antichrist. Yeah, you don't have to agree with like how people try to portray anatomy, but you're getting like all hung up about it. It's pretty fucking stupid. Like, tell them they're not allowed to do it that way. It's fucking stupid. Well, guys, if I made like a drawing, right? If I made like imagine I published like a comic or something, right? And the character in it looked like this. This is his head. Here's his nose. Here's his eyes. And he has a mouth up here. And then like, here's his body. There's two arms coming out here. And here he has like feet that have like 7 toes. Right? And he has a tail. And I'd be like, this is a human being. This is a human called George. This is George. Human George. This is human George. people would be like people would be like, this is ugly as fuck. This is ugly as sin. Why did you draw the anatomy like that? And I'd be like, because I can. You know, because why would people try to prevent me from making the anatomy like that if that's just how I'd like to express myself? You know what I mean? Like, why would you be like, it's okay not to like it, but why would you try to shut me down because I draw it like that? Why should it not be allowed? It's just like, let people portray anatomy how they want, dude. Should still have a right to exist even if you don't like it. Even if everybody doesn't like it. What were art classes like for me? I don't really go much, besides for like the ones in like middle school and stuff. They're pretty standard, generic, boring. Spent like a lot of time drawing like Simpsons characters and shit like that, even though I was not allowed to. Make a porno with George. What's my favorite cartoon? South Park, for sure. I don't even think that's a contest for me. It's South Park. You know what this song is? Let me look it up for you real quick. Where do I have this playlist? Right here. This song is... It's by Ghosting, and it's called One Bullet by Ghosting, like a ghost. Let's make a comic about George. Fuck George. Oh, thank you, Gertrude Herman. Appreciate the love, dude. Accent is from Switzerland, Venro. Switzerland, my dude. The land of Switzerland. Switzerland. Absolutely, my man. Yeah, we're getting there with the basic coloring though of this. I think it is taking somewhat shape. Kind of curious to see how people are going to react to this one. I'm going to post it all over Twitter, let me tell you. You should probably see this finished. Maybe I'll post it either tomorrow or someday. The thing is, maybe I want to post an animated segment of the Ruby comic I uploaded today. It's gonna be an animated segment of that possibly tomorrow. It's gonna be like fully animated of like just Ruby getting her throat fucked, like just deep throating her, like just crazy. A lot of spit, a lot of gagging, just gross, nasty, animated, and some of you might like it. Hello, Ranak Art, thank you. Joe, dolphins are smarter. Dolphins are idiots! Okay, guys, I was actually looking up fucking videos about dolphins. Let me pull up one. Let me pull up a dolphin video real quick. Dolphins are smart. Look at this. Yeah, this is the video I was thinking of. Look at this. So, this bitch right here, they're like, alright, let's put up a one-way mirror so the dolphins can see themselves. Look what these super hyper-intelligent creatures do.
The observation window to test the dolphin. If they simply meet another dolphin.
Look at these intelligent beings. Look how intelligent they are.
What they're seeing isn't another animal, but a reflection of themselves.
Look at these.
One action never normally seen is this curious?
Like, they're not even as intelligent as a human with Down syndrome.
Of what scientists
They're like
call
wiggling and shit. They don't know what to do. They're flipping out. Like they don't fucking know what they're doing.
dolphins only do
They-
what they're looking at.
They're fucking going crazy.
Other self-driven
Look at that.
behaviors, including
They're spazzing out. They're going crazy. Look at these intelligent creatures.
to see their belly. They are using the mirror like a tool to look at parts of their own body they usually can't see.
This looks nothing like what they do when they're
Yeah,
socially interacting.
yeah, enough about that. I just wanted to show you guys how intelligent dolphins are. Yeah, fuck you, whales, and fuck you, dolphin! Hello, Landis Omega. Please draw Zoe from League of Legends. Let's draw the skeleton instead, dude. No, guys, I'm sure dolphins are intelligent for animal standards. I'm sure they are. But I'm just saying the claim that dolphins are more intelligent or on the same level as humans is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. What dolphins are, they're second to human of the creature who has a brain to body size like ratio. They're second to human in that. He's saying, this makes me think of this video I saw of some members of an uncontained tribe being shown a mirror for the first time. Oh, get the fuck out of here with the tribes again. Bloodsand, were you the one with the dolphins originally? Who was the dolphin guy originally? Is he here? Fucking tribesmen. Yo, Savage Generation. Dolphins was Kangs. Yes. Did you know Shakespeare was actually a dolphin? Did you know that William Shakespeare was actually a dolphin, which has changed history in favor for us humans to like get rid of the dolphin race? Yeah, dude, the inventor of the telephone was actually a dolphin. Yeah, Andrew Hockey Guy 12. They haven't even invented fucking not to rape their females. They haven't invented consensual sex. Hyson, this thick thoughty is a skeleton based on the appearance in Coco, but it's not a specific character, it's just a random skeleton. Hey Lumpy Mushroom, appreciate the love, dude. Can dolphins draw lollies? I'm sure dolphins have plenty of underage sex, though. Like they don't draw lollies, they're just assholes. The most intelligent species on the planet are a plastic bag. Depends how you apply the plastic bag. What's your question, Ultra Row? So Dr. Disrespect fucking his side hoe. She ain't his hoe no mo. I think you consider this a MILF. A MILF skeleton. Skelemilf. Maybe a self. If Hollywood was ran by dolphins, yeah, it'd be even worse, dude. That's a Twilight Zone episode. Goodbye, Xenian TV. I don't think anybody is a skeleton fetish. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make you have a skeleton fetish. After this, you're never gonna look at skeletons the same way. I'm gonna make you have one. I should make her say stuff. I should make her say something like, I'm just thick boned. I swear. Do you have any other things she could say? What else could she say? What up, Gravedigger? Got a bone to pick with you? See guys, this right here, that's the loot bone. What's a new Pokemon? Junior Just, it's just fun, dude. It's just something I find to be fun. I like to do it. No Spanish? I mean, if you have something, I can't speak Spanish. You have something to say in Spanish. Hello, E-Man. How's it going, dude? I'm drawing a thick skeleton for you, because I know how much you like skeletons. Thick Raven? I've been drawing plenty of Thick Raven. There is more on the way, though. Okay, question I've had a while. What is the blue tool that I often see you highlighting with before you shade? Shad's Ultimate Bay. First off, thanks for the bits. And second, allow me to explain this real quick. So let me explain it real quick. If you see this, right? Look at this, right? And if you see me just color like this, it goes all over the place. But if I take this tool here, the wand tool, and then select the hair, it turns the hair blue. And blue means it's selected. So now that it's selected, it's only within the hair, and only within the confinements of the hair. See? Like that, I can more precisely shade certain parts without overlapping others. I don't have to worry about going overlapping others. It's like Photoshop, but inside it selects it with a blue instead. Man, I'm fucking hungry all of a sudden. Hey kid, what's up, dude? Can you send a salvi to Brazil? What is a salvi? Sai's your favorite art program? Y'all like Sai quite a bit as well. Mas, si, senor. What does that mean, Schmutz? I'm drawing a skeleton that is loosely based on our Coco skeleton's design, but it's not a particular character. Hello, Countess Moonspell. The fuck are you watching? The fucking deal, my friend. I'm drawing some skeletons. But yeah, guys, I'm actually considering of going getting some food real quick. I have some food in the kitchen. I think I was just eating that real quick. So guys, if I be right back, would you like wait a few minutes? Like, maybe if I took like a 5-minute break or something? Not a house chair, I'm not taking the camera with me, I just want to go eat real quick. Getting a bit hungry. Hungry baby boy. Some lubricant on the bone. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break to get some food real quick, or even less. Just so there's like something up, I'm gonna play a quick ad and I'll be right back. I'll try to play like a 5-minute ad or something, I'll be right back. Just so there's something playing. How long? Here, 3 minutes. I'll put a 3-minute ad. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. I should be back now. Oh man. Here we go. Back in action. Man, that was fucking fast. How long was I gone? There you go. I did inhale the food without chewing, yes. Alright, man. No ads ran. It was supposed to be like a 3-minute ad to like kind of make it seem like I'm not gone for that long. What did you eat? I had some leftover breakfast stuff. Just some generic breakfast shit. You got AIDS? Ooh man, when you eat that fast, it's a bit unhealthy. Don't eat that fast, guys. It's actually a bit unhealthy. But I'll try to equalize that with a good old-fashioned cigarette. So let me just hang back for a minute, take a bit of a break, and watch the chat real quick. Oh, when you're a sub, you don't see ads. That's good. Yeah, I generally don't run many ad breaks. I just sometimes do it when I step away. Three ads ran, schmutz? What were they for? Were they for Hat in Time? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like Hat in Time ads ran. Wait guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go adjust something real quick. Man, so fucking... Oh, it's fucking stressful. You ever any tutorials on YouTube or something? I did do something kind of like a tutorial on YouTube where I just kind of talked about certain processes. But yeah, I should do more. People did like that one, but I didn't do much on YouTube. Am I wearing that cool belt again? I am, but I'm not gonna... I think I didn't appreciate the lewd comments last time I showed you my belt. I don't appreciate... I don't want people to say lewd comments about my ass. It makes me feel insecure about my ass. Wearing other games in a Google phone. It's so weird to me how ads are. Like, do ads ever like make you want to buy a game? Like, ads have never worked for me. I don't really get it why they're so big. Yeah, schmutz, that GTA thing, yeah, it's fucking lame. Cause let me show you something on Twitter. Something on Twitter where I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm okay with people doing this. Let's see if I can find it. Gotta make sure I don't open anything loot on accident on Twitter. That's why I'm looking at it off screen. There's some loot stuff on Twitter. Yeah, look at this, guys. See, this is what we were not trying finna to do. This is what we finna not to do. I post this picture, right? And I post this picture here. I think it's a bit smaller. And someone tries to like trace over it and make like my ass really big. I'm like, what is that? Like my ass is jiggling too? What the fuck is this? This is a picture of, why do people, like, what is this? This makes me feel weird. Like, this is actually weird. Like, why did you do this? Like, what's the point of this? This is what we finna not to do. This just makes things weird. Who did this? Look, my ass isn't like fucking thick and jiggly. My ass is tight, but it's not thick and jiggly. True Olux, thanks for subbing, dude. Yeah, dude, I try to be back as fast as I can. Small smudge on my camera, is there? Is that better? What do you mean when I had abs? I still got them, Low-P. Saying, Shad, why the change in outfit for streams? I love it. I mean, but there's a particular reason behind it. I just thought some diversity. I'll use the other outfit again. But like this, sometimes I don't have to wear the coat. But I'll change it. I'll come on in the bathrobe again too when I don't feel like dressing up. I'll change it up. A woman likes a trap. Is it gay because he's feminine or normal because he's a guy? That's an interesting question, Fury. I think it's not gay if a woman likes a trap, if it's obviously a guy. If it's a guy, like that's just a woman being attracted to a trap. That's like if you're attracted to a tomboy, that's not gay. Like if you're attracted to like a tomboy, like a woman or a girl that is very, dresses up like a guy, talks like a guy, but you know it's a girl, that's not gay. That's just you liking tomboys. Think about it that way. I feel like a tomboy is the female equivalent of a trap. I mean, I like tomboys if done right. But I also like traps if done right, so I like both. Probably snazzy Stallion, probably Germany, because most of Switzerland speaks German. There's a French-speaking part of it, but it's not as big as the German part of it. Why works on cars, Black Sunblood? Why is it so specific? Chad, am I gay? I'm not gay. Hey J-Dog, I'm just having a quick smoke break. Tomboy's actually quite popular. Like, what's a popular tomboy in like media or cartoons? Like, obviously, oftentimes, like, young girls, like, really young girls will be tomboys because they hang out with boys a lot. But I mean, like, a sexually legal tomboy. You ever seen that movie, Boys Don't Cry? Where there's, like, a girl that dresses up like a guy and hangs out with the guys, and then when they find out that it's a girl this whole time, they rape her. Remember that? Just like rape her, and it's like really a graphic rape scene when she cries, and all the guys who were her friends rape her. Remember that movie? It's a real movie. I'm not making this up. It's a real film. It's called like Boys Don't Cry or something. Yeah, it's been so long. I don't really remember. He gets like really mad and he's drunk, and he gets like really mad that it's a girl. He just starts fucking her, and she burns all the pictures of him. Like she burns all the pictures of her friends and stuff because they raped her. But guys, what would you do if you like? If you know, I'm sure you all have a close group of friends. What would you do if you overnight, like a wizard, turned you into a girl, and you go to like your friends and be like, guys, I know we've been friends for 20 years now, but a wizard turned me into a cute girl. You guys gotta help me to turn me back. And instead of helping you, they just be like, they lock the door and take turns raping you. What would you do? Would you burn their pictures? Would you like block them on Instagram? Alright, Shad Warden. Oh man, the smoke is getting in my eyes. That's why I gotta wear fucking shades when I smoke. And then like your dad comes in and you're like, Dad, help me. My friends, they just had sex with me. They turned me into a girl. Please help me, Dad. Your dad's like, oh, I know I can help you. And he pulls down his pants and rapes your throat. Would you burn his pictures and block him on Facebook? And you finally figure out how to get turned back. And you were like, Mom, everybody has turned on me. I don't want to know anybody anymore. You're my only friend. Then your mom was like, you know, you look pretty good. Now that you're a guy again, I forgot how good you looked. And the rest is history. And after all that, you lay in your bed all alone, and you think about what happened, and you can't help to think about how hot it was when you were a girl and were ravished by all your former friends. You've never felt so alive in your life, and then you start jacking off. And crying while doing it. Because you're disgusted by yourself. Hello, Queen Elsa. That does sound like something a dolphin would say. They just say it in their dolphin language. You know, like that. You know, like dolphins fuck people. Have you ever seen like dolphins trying to rape people? Like try to rape their caretakers and stuff when they're horny. You ever seen that? What would you do if you were like all by yourself, alone, in the ocean, and a gang of dolphins swam up to you, and they surrounded you, and then they took turns humping you? What would you do? Would you tell people about it, or you just like try to be silent and forget about it? I don't think he did. I don't believe that. Like, you know how there's like people writing like erotic stories about like bestiality? There's like entire like bestiality forums and stuff where people write like erotic stories. It's like, oh, my horse, it's so beautiful. There's like people who write like, there's like one story, it was been like copy pasted all over Newgrounds, and it was like a story of a guy who like had this fantasy about like his horses like taking control of him and like shitting in his face and stuff. It was like really graphic, and he's like they forced me, but I liked it, you know. They have like these fantasies of being like raped by horses and them like shitting on their face. It's like, it's actually really, it's really fucking ridiculous. Getting horny just thinking about it. I don't remember that schmutz, but I wouldn't be surprised. Relationship. You had? I had this hat for a bit, Larry Lobster, but I do wear it on occasion. Sometimes I switch back to the other one. Loot the skeletons. Loot all of the skeletons, my dude. Oh, my camera's still a bit big. Why is my camera so fucking big? You guys should have said something. Let's make it smaller again. Oh, yeah, sometimes I wear this one, Larry Lobster. Sometimes. But I do more often wear the other one because it's more comfortable. This is like a stream hat. I only wear this in streams. The other one I sometimes wear in public. No, I'm not getting any connection problems in Cali. The zookeeper met in intercourse with the male dolphin multiple times until she got arrested. And the dolphin committed suicide? What the fuck? I guess the dolphin didn't have any purpose in life anymore, so he had to end it. Hey guys, did you know dolphins had their own versions of Jesus? Did you know that they're so intelligent they have their own versions of a dolphin Jesus? As the story goes, he died for their fins. Come on. doing her hair, guys. This is all about the hair. There's also a robot version of Jesus. He died for their kins. That's lame, dude. Mine was better. But I mean, you all have heard about the lawn god, right? The god of the lawns. You all heard about him. Yeah, apparently the story about him is like there's a god for every lawn, and people say he's all mowing. You ever heard about that? Why'd you report my stream, dude? What did I do wrong? Puns aren't against the law. But guys, speaking of puns, I do quite like the ones about the peanuts. For those that haven't heard it yet, have you heard about what happened to the two peanuts that crossed the road? Apparently one of them was assaulted. I always like that one. Yeah, that was pretty old. That one is pretty old. But it's just hard to do them, you know, because like a lot of them, like they're done already. Hey, Cool Max, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I think her hair is getting there. I'm trying to make her hair look all painted and shit, so we're gonna have a few depths, a few shades and go into depth here. See right here, we're gonna need a little bit of black to even that out. Yeah, no, when I'm gonna be a dad, I'm gonna shower her with something else. I'm gonna shower my daughter with something else, not puns. But I'm gonna shower her though. Hey, waifu delivery service. Thank you for checking in. How you doing? Waifu delivery service. I remember you. Just fucking joking, guys. You guys with your fucking puns. You guys gotta stop with the puns, seriously. It's a bit ridiculous. Like, you're fucking grown adults and you're like joking around with puns and shit. I don't know, it's a bit weird, you know? Makes you look a bit weird. Makes you look a bit creepy. Waifu delivery service. Would you like date the skeleton? Yeah, dude, I fucking hired a Punisher to come get you. Not very thick though. Now look, this is a thick skeleton. Now this here has The thick skeleton with a nice lewd bone right here. This is something we all can get behind. This part is definitely a bit exaggerated, isn't it? You cannot get her boneless. Otherwise she wouldn't exist. Looks like a little face. Let's add a little bit of this kind of shading right here. So you gotta paint her face. Thank you, Countess Moonspell. Thank you for the love. Yeah, definitely getting some kind of progress done here. I still feel that her eyes need a bunch of work. Her eyes will need a lot of work. Like, for one, I want to make her eyes more like really, like, I'm going to give her like, I don't know if we should give her like blue eyes. I don't know what color her eyes should be. Maybe like dark blue, kind of like this. But I kind of want to give her eyes like this, you see? Where like I give her, and then make a little highlight in there. See that? That would like make her look a bit more alive. Yeah, dark blue-gray, yeah. Maybe not blue. I'll figure that out later. Just give her sockets. Kriegasm. Oh, I didn't shade her shin bones here. Her eyes would be green. Would they? Are all skeleton eyes green? As this is a Mexican thing, do Mexicans have green eyes? I guess they do. Do Mexicans have green eyes? From all the gardening they're doing, they must have green eyes by now. Those Mexicans have brown eyes? Maybe we should make them brown then. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make the dark background here kind of a shade darker. If any of you guys have any nice like bone skeleton puns here, which is like what she could say, let me know. If any have any ideas what she could say. I love the anatomy here, even if it isn't 100% accurate. The amount of detail you went into its skeletal structure is nice. Notice it underneath. Oh, thank you. Yeah, try to make it look like a cartoony skeleton. And just a bit exaggerated, just a bit more like sexual, like it's a bit curvy and stuff. Oh, thank you. Glad you like the hat, dude. I sometimes kind of change the hats I wear, and I have this one and the other one. This is my stream hat. I never wear this in public. Like, this would be like a really dumb thing to wear in public. It would be very like just weird. Like, look at me, look at me. Like, that's the kind of hat it would be in public, so I don't really wear it in public. Te quieres hueso millo? What does that mean? Te quieres hueso millo? What does that mean, El Libre? Good night, Flog on our YouTube. Show her eyes here. Oh. Let's try what brown would look like. I think I kind of like brown. Look at that. Brown works kind of well. Brown bricks. Minecraft. I won't be the only stiffy here. That's actually kind of clever. I might use that. I'm gonna write that one down. He's gonna say, looks like I'm not the only stiffy here. You know stiffy, dead people, he's a stiff. You ever heard that? Like what they say, he's a stiff. Oh no, James is a stiff. How's it going, Jameski? Cool Max, that is terrible. That is terrible, Cool Max, you're fired. Yeah, ribbed for your pleasure. That's actually more like a lewd bone remark. Yeah, it's more like a lewd. Does he have like a lewd bone remark? I'll make a remark here which just says ribbed for your pleasure. I like that. Someone's saying, aren't those cheekbones are to die for? Yeah, you like my cheekbones? I'll say that. I'll say that. You like my cheekbones? I'm good, James. Just getting some work done, dude, on stream. You know how I be. Bit of work. A bit of talking to people. Man, that sounded weird. A bit of work. Gotta fucking stop holding in stuff when I talk. It's pretty good vodka, actually. From Poland. Polish. So, let's add her little eye highlight, her little eye light. The light in her eyes. I like that. That is pretty good. What did you walk into? You walked into some skeleton stuff, dude. Some skeletal. This is like if you draw the skeleton of a drawing, but you should stop at the skeleton. I think I'm gonna go with brown eyes. Look at that. It looks kind of like Elsa's skeleton. If Elsa had a skeleton. You know what I mean? Funny bone? They should make like a clown and he has a funny bone. Yeah, this is definitely getting somewhere. So it needs a lot of work and polishing with the shading though, as you can tell. It needs a lot of work and polishing, but it's definitely getting somewhere. Also gotta do our face paint, which is another kind of thing that's kind of gonna take me a minute. Draw like our little face paint and stuff. Davy, a Colorado boy? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Looks more like Morticia Adams skeleton to you. On VR chat tomorrow? I don't know, James. I've been quite busy with a lot of work. Fucking VR chat. It looks like fucking Second Life, James. Is it like I've seen your videos on it. It looks like fucking Second Life. Is that what you do in there? A brown eye on her pelvis? She's not gonna have a brown eye, schmutz, you pervert. You dirty perv. Schmutz, you are a pervert, you know that. It's a social VR experience. Looks even worse than the The Roblox meme server. The Roblox social meme server. Yeah, wife delivery service. It's the Jameski, the world famous Jameski. Almost as big as Deadmau 5. Almost. I heard they're good friends though. I heard they get along quite well. Why'd you put lipstick on a skeleton? Seriously, what the fuck is your problem? A visual joke. Maybe, schmucks, maybe. Definitely getting somewhere, guys, but as I said, just the shading still needs a lot of fucking work. Yeah, tomorrow though, like, I kind of want to upload it tomorrow, but I really want to put that animated segment up tomorrow, and I don't want to upload two things on the same day. So I might just put it on Twitter, put the animated segment, or I might draw like Coco actually fucking her and add it to the drawing and upload it on Sunday. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. Oh, cheers, Charlie, dude. Glad you like my work or my streams or whatever, dude. Cheers, I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely gotta decorate the skeletons with stuff, that's for sure. That is for sure. But that being said, guys, I think I'm gonna start wrapping this up for today and work on some of this off stream. I'm gonna get back up here. Not shutting off just yet. I'm just saying my goodbyes here. Where's my sunglasses? Because I am getting a bit tired here, but I still want to get work done, and sometimes when I'm tired, it's better to get work done off stream. And yeah, that being said, guys, if you like the Ruby comic on Shadbase, I know it's very lewd, but if you're into that, I'm gonna upload an animated segment tomorrow. Probably, most likely tomorrow, there'll be an animated segment of it on Shadbase. And as I said, I was doing those web optimizations with the site for the past few days. If you are a visitor of the website, feel free to let me know in my Discord or on Twitter or whatever. When you run into loading problems or like crashes and errors, let me know, because I'm the guy who has to fix that. So let me know if you run into problems. It should be fixed now, but just in case, do let me know if you still run into problems. Want to take a break and play video games? What time is it? Oh. A friend of mine is messaging me. A friend of mine just messaged me. I am actually gonna play video games, Jameski, but I'm gonna play with my buddy Chris. Just messaged me. But appreciate the offer that we're gonna play with my buddy Chris, my man Chris. But yeah, that being said, guys, I'm gonna turn off the lights here. Look at that, look how nice and cozy this is. Get on my last cigarette for the day. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you soon, okay? I hope you have a very nice weekend, very enjoyable weekend, that is, very pleasurable weekend. And we're gonna send some raid love to today. Let's send some love to my boy here. I'm gonna send, if any of you guys feel like watching a stream or something, I'm just gonna raid a guy real quick. I like to like raid people now sometimes when I end the stream. I just saw someone is online. I'll do that real quick. But yeah. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? See you guys.